going live. Oh, hey, everybody. For a little weirdo start here, my chat interface is not loading up, so that's exciting. Need to go in and figure that out. Anyway, how you doing tonight? I'm doing all right. I'm having a little bit of a low-key Sunday. It's all right. Sadie's going to be joining us in a bit. We're going to have some fun. We're going to do some... I'm going to do some inking first, and then I'm going to do some watercolor. Get some color on this little picture that you can see in the bottom corner. You just need to see what my password is. Yeah, hold on a second. Jack's got some energy today, so there's that. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Anyway, hope you're doing great out there. I don't know if anybody was talking, I couldn't see, so if you were, repeat in the chat. I don't think there was chat there. I think we're good. I don't think anybody said anything. Anyway, here we go. Let's slide over. So this is the painting. So this is an ink. This is the ink that we're going to... Jack's here, by the way. Jack's here and demanding all the attention by ruining all my brushes. Jack?
What did you do?
I just knocked over everything.
Oh,
His tail's a bit eccentric.
you got my sweater?
He's got a very active tail, let's say. I don't have Jack cam yet, and I apologize. One day. Waiting for a specific camera to come in, and every 2 weeks. A place that occasionally has those cameras is sending me an email, letting me know that they haven't forgotten about me, but the camera just isn't in yet. So there's that. All right, we'll put this aside for now. Go over to my fancy warm-up book. This is the one we did last, well, this week, I guess, but last time we finished that off. And we're gonna, oh, that page is dirty. Ugh.
Whoa.
How you doing, Sadie?
I'm good. How are you doing, Tyson? I'm not quite set up here.
No.
I do have some art on my page, not from today.
Talk for a second.
Oh, hello? I'm talking.
All right, good. I just wanted to make
good.
sure your levels, they seemed a little low.
Oh, it might have just been me.
Okay.
Being quiet, you know.
Not enunciating? Okay.
Not enunciating my words.
All right. Excellent. Let's all project. Hopefully it's not clipping.
We're projecting.
So I'm just going to start off with some automatic drawing. For anybody who's not been here before, it's kind of a thing that I do a lot of the time. It's basically just putting my pen to the paper and not really thinking about it. Just kind of start drawing, and shapes and whatnot come out of there. And there we go from there. There's a guy that I saw recently. I can't remember which streamer it was, but he did this thing where the chat was doing emotes. I think it only works on the Twitch chat. But then the emote wall would come up, and you see the emotes kind of float through frame. And he would draw the initial lines with that. So if anybody throws an emote down, I will do that right now. But if nobody's there, then there'll be no emotes. I don't want to put any pressure on anybody, though. But then we can get a little bit of a random drawing here that I didn't do myself. Otherwise, I'm just going to start drawing randomly anyway. We'll give it a couple seconds here. Let chat catch up. Any speaking is just Jack. Just Jack. Nothing else.
Speaking is Jack. Very scary.
Jack's being a bit of a handful today. We did leave him alone for a little bit today. So.
Today.
All right. No emotes. Okay, here we go. Go randoms. Go randoms. Kind of keep a little bit of symmetry to all these things. Is a better option of maybe making it into something. The pen's a little loose today. I don't know why this thing's been such heavy flow.
Are you following me? Yeah!
Rato12 just followed. Thanks for the follow, buddy. Appreciate it. How you doing tonight, Rato? Hope you're doing all right on this fine, I want to say Sunday.
Sunday.
Yep. All right, Sunday. If you gave me a quick emote there, I can still throw it into that, as long as it doesn't, well, even if it does. Who am I gonna say what's destroyed and what's not destroyed? Oh, some splatters. Awesome. Yeah, this thing's flowing pretty heavy. Heavy flow day. Oh god.
Say the wrong thing.
Getting a lot of splatters. Alright, I kind of see where I'm going anyway, so. Just keeping it loose. Keeping it loose and flow today. Not having a, like I said, we're having a little bit of a tired day. Is that a thing?
Relax day.
Relaxing day, or just doing a relax stream? Let's call it that.
It's chill. It's chill stream.
Going heavy ink. Gonna go with the pen. The pen wants heavy flow. We'll give the pen heavy flow. Kind of like a speed paint, but in real time.
Yeah, you're going quick today.
And wanted to go quick.
Thought it was supposed to be
couldn't hold
chill.
back. I'm off the page down here. That's all right. Ratto from Tiny Labs. Tiny Labs over on D Live. No, now I've stopped to think too much. Bad Tyson draw stuff. Bad. I just haven't added any shading at all, but this is kind of cool. Kind of a very loose, cool, screaming head. I want to just not stop. Create some sort of other things. What this is yet. Same thing on this side. Oh, I'm gonna be totally ready, like warmed up if I need. Am I doing a super fast drawing, painting?
I haven't started yet. Posting old photos.
Is that?
I'm going through here. I'm like, oh, I haven't posted half these.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Ooh.
Weirdness. There's so much shading I want to do in this, but I'm gonna keep going for now.
No, yeah, follow the flow.
Go with the heavy flow.
Yes.
What? It's a heavy flow day. We all know about heavy flow days.
Yes, we do. I'm also having heavy flow today for a different reason.
What? What did you just admit on camera?
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
No.
Jack okay, I'm gonna start doing a little bit of shading on this.
No.
Just gonna refine this a little bit because we've been full chaos mode for a little bit. Just add a little form and substance to some of these areas. If you'll stick with me through it. Hopefully the vocals, yeah, I see fine. The voice not too over the top. It's trying, but I kind of like it. I wish I had like a broken brush. That'd be kind of cool to use for me. More than that, I had a good broken brush at one point. Glued up the end.
Yeah, you did.
I'm sure it's somewhere. Seem to be going heavy shadows on the one side. Good. Let's keep that going. Buzzing. Oh, you posted.
Good.
Probably liked it.
Thank you. I think this one might benefit from gray. I'm gonna keep it at just black and white. This whole book's been just black and white, so I guess I probably shouldn't switch it up. Probably. It's helping. I guess it's helped defining it a little bit better.
So begin by making yourself perfectly comfortable. Sit down in your favorite chair, the chair in which you do your reading, your thinking, and your relaxation.
Push this back a little bit. Put him back in his head. Too much. Let me know if you desirous of the camera. We didn't do like a full shady opening today.
That is true. Very true.
Yeah, I think that's...
Still trying to figure out which blob I'm gonna use for this house.
So you're doing another house?
Yes.
What's Jack got going on over there?
Got his bone. That bone he likes.
You got his what?
His bone.
Oh.
Too loud.
No. I'm sure everybody loves the sound of bone chewing.
You have people on?
Couple. Couple.
Mm-hmm.
This is dangerous. I don't know what I'm doing. These magnets are quite deadly.
Yep. Just to prove your point.
Just to prove my point, the magnets shattered themselves and broke into little bits.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, this is dangerous magnets. I was just trying to put them away with their plastic in between them, but I'm afraid for my fingers. So... Oh well. All right, that's awesome. Well, I didn't lose any fingers, so that's good. Then.
That's a good thing.
That's good. I think I need less intense magnets.
All right, you can come to Sadie Cam if you want.
Oh, we're going to the Sadie Cam.
Explain what I'm gonna do.
Going into the Sadie Cam. There we go.
All right, hello, friends.
What are you doing?
So I've got my little watercolor blob here that I filled a whole book with. And then I was doing cute little houses and things, and I've moved on to try and do something maybe still abstract, but I guess a little more realistic.
Yep.
So I took a picture of a beautiful home in our neighborhood, and I'm going to do something sort of abstract. I think probably just to the right of this sort of blob, so the blob won't be, it'll be here, but not a part of the house.
So the house will be off to the side.
The house will be here.
Cool.
Does that sound cool?
What? Are you following me?
Ranger X71 just followed.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Cool.
Appreciate it. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Going back.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is just my warm-up at the moment. It's kind of a very intense, weird round with headphones. I guess I've got headphones on. Just adding some rendering in, just because I felt like it could just use a little bit of solidifying on what all the objects are. Oh, Link's here. Hey, Link, how's it going? Good to see you. Thumbs up to Link. I'm going all right. How are you doing, bud? How was your weekend? Yeah, this is a self-portrait. This is
Self-portrait.
this is how I see myself. Oh, see, there's a
I like it.
I was gonna do the emote wall that's on Twitch. I was gonna do that and get people to put out emotes, and then I'd follow them on the screen and start off the drawing that way. But there was nobody on, so that didn't. Sadly, we'll do that next time. Next time. How's your weekend? Yeah, alright. Good, it's Sunday after this. It was glorious here, like the weather was amazing. Link's got a question for you or something.
Oh, hey Link. Nice to speak with you. I was gonna say nice to see you, but I don't really get to see you.
We could go to that. You had a few album art commissions? Did you get them done? Can we see them, or are they top secret? Yeah, as in they're top secret? Or you got them done?
Top secret.
Right, probably got them done. Well, if we can see them, that'd be awesome. When they come in, we can take a look. Okay. What was the project for?
Nope.
Oh, I've got some ribs outside on the barbecue that I need to go check on. I make a mean set of ribs, but we had to go over to a friend's place today, so we kind of had a late start and didn't get a chance to do the barbecue during the day, which would have been better. But instead, they're ready now. Late supper. So in a couple seconds, we're gonna switch over. Sorry, I see the Discord post. Can I show it on screen, or is that a secret? Oh, I think I need to use my password. Hold on. I haven't logged into my Discord on my tablet for a while. What? Oh, wrong one. I'm in. Where was my Discord? Oh, that's awesome.
Oh, very
So
cool.
this is- I'm not sure if that's the front or the... Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. Blood of the Fowl. Is that the band name? Really coming across very dark on the stream for some reason. Hold on. Jack, do you need attention? Feels like Jack needs attention. There we go. See a little bit better. What kind of music is this?
Where's that?
Two powerful cocks going at it? Alright. These are great, man. Is that the two powerful cocks going at it? Anyway, nice work. Nice work. Oh, who are you collabing with? Yeah, I think it works good if you all have your kind of role and it's kind of divided up that way. I used to do it with my buddy in Calgary a lot. I would provide him all the cool, like, not all the cool, but a lot of interesting design pieces, and he'd kind of do the last bit together where he get it all. Did it that way. But yeah, someone's got to take over at some point. You can't keep it going as a collab forever. Someone's got to finish the project. Yeah. Not a bad way to go. And then nobody really gets butthurt about it as well. Everybody's kind of doing their bit, adding to the project rather than, you know, detracting it at one moment or not. Ah, yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Doesn't work with everybody, that's for sure. Oh, a little bit off camera. What kind of music is the album for? This is really coming out weird. Underground hip hop. That's cool. I don't know if I want to add eyeballs in here.
I've been doing that a lot lately, where I haven't been adding the eyeballs in.
Kind of like it better. The blank stares. This is kind of like what you'd see on the subway. Some guy with his headphones on
Just into it.
I like the extra black around this.
Feels more clown-like.
Oh, Jack's seeking attention today.
Hmm.
Couldn't be from that hours of ignoring him. This is his payback.
Jack, what's going on?
I kind of want to go almost dark everywhere else. Yeah.
Maybe not full down here, but like a little go in with a dry brush kind of idea. What is it, Jack? What is it, buddy? Are you woefully under entertained today?
Oh, I thought I'd gotten away without smudging, and then I just smudged. Cool.
Smirt.
What's the plan for post Inktober? Mostly I'm going to be working on my comic. With some miscellaneous stuff in between that. But,
So that'll be a lot of ink as well.
but I want to continue doing a little bit of... I might do some different things. You saw the stream before when there was the puppet stream, right? So I might add back one of those every once in a while. Kind of feel like I've missed that a bit, I guess. So I might do that. I might bring back a puppet stream. Maybe Thursdays is puppet day. Maybe. Here comes I think this part scares you. Big ink.
I do this, babe.
What's that?
To check your meat.
Oh shit, yeah, my meat.
I shouldn't have started inking. Oh god. I have to get outside. Yeah. Just as I fucking added a pile of ink. Guess I'll have to be quick. Well, this whole pitch has been very quick, so... This is not, it's going to be a surprisingly quick turn of events here, and then I'll go check on my meat. Hopefully it's done. Oh, shushy puppy.
Yeesh.
Hush puppy. Oh, there's so much ink up here. I can spread that around.
Check.
Hi, buddy. Sorry. I'm in the middle of a high intensity inking job. No, you don't care?
Sure doesn't.
Sure doesn't care?
There's Ollie to your right on the ground.
Always waiting for my attention.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Thank you.
That wasn't well done. Alright, so I'm just going to do a little bit of dry brushing over in here. I think I'll whack that in a little bit further. Just a little bit more solid at the edge. Hate doing this to some of my nice brushes. That's alright. Don't like manhandling him this much. Oops. Alright. I gotta go check my ribs. Can we go over to your screen for a bit?
Sure.
He's gonna take over.
Sure.
Hopefully in just a couple minutes, but
Trying to figure out what I'm doing over here.
that's right.
Look.
Going to Sadie Cam.
Yeah.
Going into Sadie Jack Cam. Oh, we go to there's Jack Cam. Oh, are you on camera? There's Jack. Oh my God. Right. I'll be right back.
Alright, so I was trying a thing. It just didn't work out at all. Not what I wanted. Yeah. So, I think I'm going to just put this one aside for a minute. As Kirk goes to check out his meat. And I'm going to try working with this one here. So right now I'm kind of looking for, and if anyone has a good idea, some reference for like old mansions, some creepy old mansions to do something I think a little more abstract. So these started off, these little blobs started off something more let's see, let me find one I really like. Kind of like something more like this, like cute little just houses. And oh geez, I'm not doing this right. Sorry guys. Yeah, just tiny little houses. And then I've gone a little more. I use the whole page for such a small amount. Yes, I do like a lot of white space on some of mine, but some of them are not like that. So this is the one I finished up from the other night. That was just kind of a series I did. So this was the start of my study on, my wine out of the way here, on houses. Keep in mind that I'm actually not a trained artist or drawer in any way, so it's all fairly new to me to try and do anything sort of realistic. But that's a full page one. But a lot of them actually, yeah, for this series, I call it the cottage art series because I started doing it. So they're pretty hard to see, but I just made them kind of small and cute. And was just playing with the idea of watercolor and putting kind of little cottagey kind of houses and trees on them. But then switched to some other flowers, very, very different from what Tyson does. But again, I'm just learning and playing. So if you have any ideas, I've got a few watercolor blobs, I'm calling them, left in here. I'm thinking about, sorry, I'm flipping quickly through. Here's the other one. I think you saw this one, Link, actually, the other night. So that was that abstract house, but I had a really good reference for that. And I'm finding, because I'm still learning, I'm finding I really need a reference to get my brain going. Writing wise, I can come up with things on my own, but drawing wise, I have a hard time just visualizing and going with it. So tonight I'm definitely struggling. That start was not a great start. So yeah, I gotta find my place and just get another reference. And I think, oh, maybe this guy here. Thank you. So here's a start that I've got, and it's like purple and green kind of blob. I need to do this better. Sorry, guys. And so maybe I can start with this. But then what exactly do I want to do with it is the question. So I'm trying to find a good reference for something that I can, again, do abstract-wise. Do you want to jump in with your ribs?
Sadie Cam is now Rib Cam. This is the Rib Cam I made. Right.
That's okay. Yay, Tyson's gonna be back with his epic skills that are very different from mine. So I think I'm looking to do something sort of abstract house-wise. That's my study right now. I like the idea of, so since lockdown happened and not being able to travel so much, I've wanted to explore this idea of having adventures within your own home. And so I wanted to kind of make it abstract and sort of fantastical in some way. But I didn't do these blobs in that way. So yeah, figuring it out. But maybe this one will work for something. We'll see. Link says nice on the ribs.
Nice on the ribs? Okay.
Yes.
If you like that kind of thing, I guess.
And you do.
And I sure do.
All right. So what are you moving on to now?
Ironing my picture. Poor Jack. Looks like I'm just going to move on to playing with the dog.
Yeah.
Alright, so we got that one done. That happened fairly quickly, I guess.
It was pretty quick.
Quick day. Although I did miss one part of the black. I wanted to add in... What is it, Jack? Mr. Jack Holson. There we go. Perfection. Alright, I think I'm going to move on to this guy here. Let that simmer over there. And so this will just be going in with the watercolor. I probably should clean this one. Although they look not bad. Something still beeping?
Yeah.
Hold on a second, sorry. Be right back. Excuse me, Jack.
What's he doing? What's he doing, buddy?
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing. I can't think of anything.
Oh, I got another shirt. Oh, there. Hi, Jack. Alright, so I want to get into this one now and add some colors. I don't want to go crazy on it, but I want to... I'd like to add more detail to it too. I feel like there's just not a lot of detail. There's some, but not enough. You know, I probably should clean this brush a little bit better. Or just not use it. Just not use it. Okay, so I'm going to do a little bit of watercolor. I couldn't find a bigger palette, so I'm just going to use this one. This thing is ridiculous. Oh god. All right. Maybe that's what I did before. My last one I actually kind of screwed up. There's some like scratches across the surface. I clearly need a bigger desk. What do you think, Sadie?
Yes.
Yes.
Always to a bigger desk.
Always need a bigger desk. Okay, so this is my Mission Gold palette. And I want to keep it fairly, almost kind of monotone, I think. And I like the idea of... Oh, let's get some of this dust on it. That's cool. I think this brush got a little bit dogged. Yeah, that's fine. So I was thinking a little bit monocolor, but I wanted this amp on his back to be a very orange. A nice, I'm thinking a bit more of like that orange amp. So maybe I can go in here. This is kind of that one. I think I'll go with that orange, and then maybe something down here in the brown range. That's nothing. Maybe this 43 here. So that would be bat. I guess this guy here. 43 and 8. I think that'll be good. So I'm just going to do a light wash across it and then really bloom some orange off the amp up and keep this guy fairly monotone. Probably add a little bit of blues into the shadow. But light kind of coming from up top. It'll be up top, and this will be a nice bloomed out thing. So this one, I just gotta check my colors here. Probably clean that up. Don't want this purple. Just gonna get in the way. Guess that's just stained now. It's horrible. All right, so I'm gonna do wet and wet on this, especially this upper part. Maybe leave him out of it, but I'm gonna go in and just bloom, probably from that light version of 43, so brownish, but it'll be very thin. I might add a little bit of yellow, but I think it's mostly about this blooming out of the back here. So I'm just gonna go in and wet this whole area up here. Kind of avoid our character for the moment. I want to keep him innocent. I don't know if this will work or not. I'm a little rusty on my watercolors. I did like 2 this summer. And I don't think I did that one. Was that watercolor though? Yeah, I did 2 for sure this summer. All right, let's see what this looks like. Oh, I think it's this one here. They keep that very watery. Thin, 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 and then come in with a strong... Oh. Screwed that up. Went to the wrong well. Yeah, I kind of messed up making this palette a little bit. I got this thing from Mission Gold Pure Pigment Set, and it came with instructions to make this large palette. So I started doing that, and realized that half of the colors were not right. So I kind of just had to wing it and try to make my own palette. Alright. I might flip this upside down as well, because I kind of want to bloom it up. Up and out. I don't mind a little bleed in here, because I kind of want to have it... Of course, the background's going to mix in. Alright, let's bring in that orange, which was 8. Oh, that's pretty vibrant. I'm gonna give it a little rotate here. Very nice. Magnets are going crazy today. Off the screen. Doing a little pulling in some of the color because I do want to keep this fairly subtle. It looks a lot more intense than it actually is at the moment. Watercolors usually dry a lot lighter, and I kind of like that. There's a little bit of that bleed out there. Maybe a little looser on this stuff on the other side. Kind of want to have that orange bouncing into some of this stuff, so I'll have a little bit of hits of it in some of the areas. Has Jack given up?
Yes.
maybe go in and hit it with just a little bit of blues in some of the areas. And this is just under stuff, so it's not really going to be that apparent in the final. Let me look at a blue. That's something pretty... Oh, that one's pretty nice. We're going to go in for... I don't know the name of any of these colors, because they're all mixed pigments, right? So... It's coming in over here. Right. Oh, that orange does not look orange at all on this. Just mopping up a little bit of excess. It's like it's totally desaturated in this camera. I don't think I set it to desaturated. There you go. Still want to add some other subtle details in here too. I think there's kind of room for that. Like a little logo on his t-shirt. That'd be nice. At some point I'm probably going to come in and go a lot darker. Oh, definitely going to go a lot darker on the bottom here. I'm probably going to come back in at the end of this one and do some pencil crayons on a few areas. just to maybe bring back some whites or whatnot. Just a little extra detail. I think that's this thing's lacking in a lot of detail, which is kind of concerning.
Anybody got a nice logo for the chest? You let me know.
I think I could go through and ink at the end as well, add a little bit of detail here and there.
I think it's gonna need at least one more color. Although I like this. A bit too orange at the moment too. I wanted the orange up here. It looks beige, brownish, yellow, but it actually is quite orange, which is what I wanted for that, which is fine. Maybe the guitar has to continue with the theme of orange as well. Maybe, maybe.
And I think some nice gold hardware. Just a hint of gold down here. Yeah. Much. But then again, it'll go away.
Looking good.
Thanks. How you doing over there?
Looking good.
Coming together?
Come together.
You're doing nicely. I don't know if this guy should have a color to him. Tone his skin maybe a little bit.
Yeah, could do.
Because at the moment it's not really working. Just keep building up a little bit.
Very sloppy today. gonna go in and soften some of these edges that are added. A little harsh. I like this very feels very non-committal with lighting direction in this.
Shannon called.
Oh, she did? Well, when? What'd you tell her?
I told you you were out bowling with your father.
Oh, shit. Nice going, Mom. Hey.
Gold. Oh, I know one thing I didn't add. I was gonna add a guitar cable coming out of that and going into the guitar. Now he's unplugged. It's a lie. This picture is a lie. There's absolutely no
Can't
truth.
you add a cable?
Yeah, this is so good. All right. Do want to go darker down here. So I'm going to do a little bit of all three colors that we've got so far. And see what that brings us. See if it's a nice mix of something or if it's just horrible. That's a pure horrible color. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. That's glorious. Let's not use that.
Right.
The muddiest mix ever. They is not complementary colors, I don't think. Very neutral, actually. Very muddy brown. That's nice and dark down there. Not the worst color ever.
It's not the worst drawing you ever did.
This isn't the worst thing I've ever created. Danger Dave's here.
Hey, Danger
Hey,
Dave.
Danger Dave. How's it going, bud? Just having fun with watercolors. Making a mess. Trying to do a little extra watercolor here. If you got a nice logo for his chest, I'm taking suggestions. The myth, the legend, Danger Dave's in the house. It's true. Good to see ya. What you been up to? You think this guy needs a little bit of color in his skin? Kind of deliberating over that. Pop him off the page a little bit. Feels very pale and waxen at the moment. I think I added saturation to the wrong camera. Yeah, I sure did. But that's a lie. Wow, you change saturation on one camera, it changes it on both of them. I don't think that's a very good setup. I thought I was changing saturation on the one camera, but then I looked down at my beautiful little mug over there and it was like, oh my god, that's a lot of saturation. Alright then. Alright, we're just pondering meaning of life, universe, and everything right now.
I was walking down the street one day when I looked up into a tree and saw a squirrel with a big brown fuzzy tail. And as I looked up into the tree, the squirrel stared down back at me and I noticed something about him. He was a lonely squirrel. And I wondered why he had no friends. I wonder why.
Little splatters. We needed some splatters. I think I'm gonna come in at the end here with some pencil crayons, just to pump up some of the stuff. Still feel like I want to go a little bit more orange into my speaker cabinet.
And as I continued to walk along, I began to ponder on a few of life's greatest mysteries. Like which is a better mix, RC or Trademark Cola? The redundancy of buying a bag of garbage bags and bringing them home in a plastic shopping bag. Is that thing in the sky really a UFO or a product of my chemically enhanced imagination? When I came across a tree, it was chanting, "We don't care."
Everything's so wet right now. This is gonna really fuck this up. I know it.
And as I looked at the tree with its many leaves and branches, I noticed something about it. It was a lonely tree. And I
Probably shouldn't be in here right now. It's at that time of the painting where I become impatient, I guess. When I probably should have waited.
Yeah, I gotta wait for it to dry a little bit. How you doing over there, Sadie?
Doing good.
You got something?
Sure.
Go to the Sadie Cam! What's up? What's up?
Some houses. Did a few little houses.
Is that based on that picture you were showing earlier?
Yeah. So the house on the right is, on the right is reference, and the other one is kind of from ahead. Similar to that.
On the same block, as it would be.
Yeah. How does it? What do you think?
I think if you went in and did a little gray in there, it might be fun.
I did.
You did? Oh yeah, I can see it. Sorry. It's hard to see in that monitor sometimes.
Yeah.
I think you can go a little bit more, is all I'm trying to say.
Okay. Okay.
But you don't have to.
No, I will.
Do what you want to. It's your art. So I think smart version of me would stop right now just for a few minutes. Probably let it dry. Maybe turn on the hair dryer. Get a hair dryer. Do we even have one anymore?
Yeah. Totally.
I'm gonna step away with this and dry it, and I'll be right back. I'm back. It is drier. It's not perfectly dry, but it is dry-ish. We're gonna pack away the watercolors for the moment and do a little pencil crayon action. I haven't done this before, so this is gonna be an experiment. So we're gonna have fun with this together. We've got this amazing set here from Sadie's mum at Christmas time, or was it? No, it was my birthday. For my birthday. Great set. I haven't used it nearly enough, so So we're gonna go in and do a little oranging of the guitar in the backpack, speaker cabinet, and see what it does. I'm gonna blend a couple different ones together. Give it a little variety rather than just all. I don't know the abilities of pencil crayons very well. Like, I'm not sure if how much I can build up on this before it runs out of tooth on the paper, let's say, to build up on. Yeah, see, this is a brighter color. I thought maybe it would come in and go over top of this stuff. But no. Maybe it can only go so far.
Nice one, dude.
Nice, Jack.
You're not feeling good.
What's that?
Yeah.
Does Jack got the COVIDs? Well, he's not going to be able to travel then. Definitely more orange now. Really easy to mess up quickly with this. This helping.
Took on my last trip in the Bermuda Triangle. And believe me, Mr. Donna, why it is my last. Those seas were mean, I kid you not.
Your ship looks like a matchbox, Captain. You're very brave.
Yes, I am.
Oh, that's interesting. Is it working?
Feels great.
See what white does in here. Absolutely nothing. That's awesome. It is doing nothing to this drawing. Maybe I've got to go in with some pastels. Yeah, I was hoping for a little build-up with these things. But if white's going to do absolutely nothing, that's a bit of a bummer. But you can only go darker, it seems. And then putting the white on here has now blocked me from putting anything on top of it. I might have to do Mr. Bill Senkovich technique and go through and put a coat of transparent gesso on this, just so I can start building on it again.
Oh yeah.
How much time are you thinking?
Oh, whatever you need.
Whatever, you're good?
What are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking that I might need to do that layer and dry it.
Sure.
I just hope for the best. It's always terrifying. I don't want to get too far away with these pencil crayons. Okay, I'm going to try this. It may fail horribly, but I'm going to get some transparent gesso, put it on this layer. What that does is gives it a nice uneven surface, like a little bit of tooth in there, and then you can start building on top of it again. So I'm going to do that. I might get an orange ink in here too, because I think I really want the guitar to kind of pop a bit more than it is right now. I know this looks different than what I'm seeing on the stream. Okay, alright. Give me a second. I'll just leave the camera running. Or do you got something? No, you're writing. Alright, give me a second. I'll be right back.
You can put it, I can put something.
Yeah? Your gesso. Oh, what? You know the roller rings?
What?
That red roller thing.
Would it not be in your drawer?
All right. Pass me that chisel.
Sure.
Pretty please. All right. So hopefully this doesn't ruin everything. If it does, what's the worst that could happen? Alright, I think that's on there. I'm just gonna dry it. So I'll go to Steadicam?
Sure.
Go to Steadicam while I go dry it.
Ah. So I'm just gonna put some old art up here. Well, no, this is a part of the same book that I was working on that I showed earlier. It's some of the cottage art that I've been doing where I kind of threw down some watercolor to play with the different shapes and ideas that came up, and then later came back and tried to find the image on top of the watercolor. But today I've expanded out. I was doing a lot of little houses, and today I have tried to do some more abstract houses. I wasn't as successful as I hoped. I think I want to play with some more ideas. Everything lives on differently in my head than it comes out in the book. And also, again, I'm very new to drawing, so I don't have the same experience as Tyson does with art. But I'll just flip through and show another of my pieces, I think. Yeah, it's all in this book. I've added some poetry to it as well. I don't know the best way is, but often what I do is try and find these like abstract landscapes within the blobs. Just the watercolor blobs that I create. Yeah, I think that's all I have to show for today. I actually quite like this little guy and the way he turned out. Just with the way the watercolor fell on the page. I think Tyson is back.
Alright, okay.
All right.
So now this is all very, very, very rough now. I've been drawing for years and I'm still trash? Better than mine?
What?
Danger Dave says he's been drawing for years and
Oh.
it's still trash, but
I don't think it's. I don't believe that, Danger Dave.
I doubt it. Oh, I was gonna get one more thing. Sorry, I
No, gee.
gotta find my orange.
We have art supplies in all rooms in the house, so sometimes it takes a little while to find the the thing. Oh, it's ink. Yep. I'm not wrong.
Nope. You're not wrong.
Did you find it?
So I found this orange. Inferno orange. I don't know why it's not focusing.
Oh yeah, it's really not focusing.
Really not focusing.
No, it almost did.
Almost did. It threatened
Yeah.
to focus.
Threatened.
But I'm gonna go in and just stain this a little bit. Going with the orange and really just... I find these inks just so vibrant. And also, this has a gold leaf in it too, so that might make it sparkle a little. If I can get that gold leaf in there. Oh, God. Someone's calling me. I don't think it's the right time. All right, we're shook up. Let's see how this goes. Oh, the sparkles. I used to do this kind of technique where I was doing watercolors, starting with watercolors and doing pastels over top of it. All this like layer upon layer of texture. Do what I do. Just start drawing something. This was not really well thought out. Most of the stuff, you've seen me do the automatic drawings where I just kind of sit there and just start. Right? Make shapes, make things. I know it doesn't work for everyone, but I've seen so many people do amazing things based on nothing. Like, just start drawing shapes and repeating patterns. Oh, look at that. Look at that shine. So you missed this earlier, Dave. But this was me not thinking of anything, and I drew this just from shapes, and all of a sudden there was a face in there, and I was like, okay, keep going. Just random repeating patterns. And yeah, so that was something from nothing.
This is my favorite swamp. Maybe someone will visit me.
There's a lot of people that do that, kind of like the automatic drawing, where they just put a pen down and just start drawing shapes, make some repeating patterns, and keep pushing it around. Don't give up on it. When you first start, you might not be able to make something that's like, oh my god, there's that thing. But you'll make really cool designs, and you don't have to be worried about like filling your page. Because that's the worst part. For some people, just getting past the empty white page is daunting. So I started doing this automatic drawing stuff December when I was visiting my family. I found something about it online and was like, wow, that looks cool. So I just started doing it. And from that, I've been able to push it around and make it into things now. So I'm going to shake this up again. Get my gold flecks back in. So that this painting has a nice spark. Oh, look at the sparkle. I have a bunch of inks with sparkle in them. Can you see the sparkle? Might have to zoom in. Although it was having trouble focusing, so maybe that's not the right way to go. Yeah, that whole book that I just kind of whipped over briefly there, all of it, almost every single page on that is automatic drawing. That's where I didn't have a plan. I started drawing. I can't think if there was any that wasn't automatic drawing in that book, so. But as I look through it, I might be like, I kind of had an idea on that one.
A double cheeseburger, onion rings, large strawberry shake, and for God's sakes, hurry!
I feel like I missed a little bit of this very edge. Alright, that's nice. That ink really pushes it up. Alright, so I'm going to give the pencil crayons one last go. Because now that I did this transparent gesso on there, if white does not go onto this guy, then I'm going to go to do some pastels. Because this should... Oh, yeah, see, it's going a little bit... Oh, maybe I didn't get any... Might not have got me there. Dave, do you think this guy needs a little bit of color to him? I kind of wanted to keep the orange the main focus, but okay. So with this transparent gesso on there, the color pops a little bit. It does pick up because there's some tooth on it. I think the paper was just really flat at that point. Kind of feel like I need to add a little bit of color to this guy, so he's not just fully kind of this grayish tones. It's never got any gesso in that immediate location. Still want to put a logo on his shirt.
She needs another color to pop everything out. Feels like there's just a little flatness going on. Can you see the sparkles? Will it focus? You can see the sparkles even in the defocus.
Really subtle in here. Just give him a little bit of. You think you need some color there? You think you need some color rather than just the grayish tones that I've got on them?
Sorry, something's burning over here.
Burning?
I think you need some color. Can you just lift him up so I can see?
In real?
No.
No? You're happy with him? No color.
I'm happy with him, no colors. Right, Jack? What do you think? Have you shown Jack for his
I
opinion?
have not shown yet.
Jack, what?
I feel like I need to just add a lot of subtle detail like I would with my normal inks. That's what's kind of missing. Got a little rouge in his face now. Still need some sort of logo for his chest. It's right there. What kind of logo do you think he needs? A unicorn?
No, if he needs one.
I think he does.
Okay, then I'm down with unicorn. Sure.
I think the unicorn might be a bit much. But something like a unicorn. Oh, you started, did you? There you go. Yeah, if you want to look, I can't remember who had videos on it. I think Proco had a video on automatic drawing. I don't love his stuff. It's okay. I find him a little bit too cheerful. Fake cheerfully. But yeah, he had a thing on automatic drawing. I think that was one of the ones. He also had a guy. Then it led to Kim Jong-gi. I gotta thank him for that. So without Proco, I probably wouldn't have known who Kim Jong-gi is. And if you want to look at automatic drawing at its ultimate form, watch a Kim Jong-gi video.
What? Are you following me? Yeah!
SVD's S Dragunov? SVD S Dragunov. I think you've followed me before. Or have I watched your stream? Anyway, thanks for the follow. Welcome. Welcome. We're just doing, we did an ink drawing, then we watercolored it, and then we did some pencil crayons. Did some pencil crayons on there. Now we're doing we did a layer of gesso on here. Now we're doing a little bit more pencil crayon. Thought I might have to come back with some other tools, maybe some pastels, but so far it seems we're going to be okay without it. I think that the one layer of gesso really gave this whole thing a little bit of tooth. Oh, so SVDS, can I call you Dragoon? Dragun? I need a logo here. Something simple. Something that could be broken down into a couple main shapes. I don't want anything too complex. Nick instead of SVDS Dragunov. All right, Nick. If that is your real name, we will just accept that it is. I need some yellow. If you can think of a nice, simple-ish logo, it's helped me out greatly. I appreciate it. I was going to do pastels in here, but then I thought it'd be better to seal the drawing after every layer. No, I don't normally do this, but I've done it a few times, and I really like the kind of the layer technique. I kind of find that if I go too far with the layers, I've only gone 10 layers deep, and then I've been afraid. So this one's only five layers at the moment. Guess I could keep going, keep pushing it. There wasn't much loss in... Sometimes when you do the sealing, you get a nice blend of things. So like,
it'll kind of homogenize the whole painting, but then you'll lose some detail that you had in there. I found that with pastels anyway. I'm not sure about the pencil crayons because this is the new. But when I covered it up last, I didn't really notice any major loss. So maybe I'm good. Maybe I don't need to worry about. I could keep sealing it. Is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so we had ink, watercolor, pencil crayon, gesso, then I did an ink layer, and now I'm doing pencil crayon again. So we're actually at 6. And one of the layers is this ink here, which I don't know. It's got the sparkles. It's got the sparkles. There you go. You can see the sparkles. I don't know if I'm going to try to top that on this one. Because this one's actually, I'm kind of liking where I'm at right now. For a friend's birthday. He doesn't know it's coming. He hasn't asked for it. Probably doesn't want it. but he's getting it. He's getting his art. Whether he wants it or not. I need to sharpen. Is it the best gift? Not a bad gift. I'm sure he'll love it.
Yeah.
He'll cherish it. Probably. I think we're getting there. I think it's kind of, if I want to do that logo, I guess the one logo that would make the most sense is if I do like a little RG.
Yeah.
For the Ramada guys.
Yeah.
In a circle, maybe. It's an amplifier, and he's playing his bass. So he's a fully portable rock unit. Alright. Oh, shit. Actually, maybe I should do this as the orange. That would make this most sense. Where did this come from? Alright, I need a good orange. Just designing. All right, I'm gonna go in. Give it a little darker outline. I think I want to go color on the inside, so this is just going to be...
I'm gonna go in with the orange on this one. So also I'm gonna punch it up with that ink as well, I think. Give it that nice sheen. Need this back. Shake, shake, shake. Going on top of the pencil crayon a little bit weird. So I may need to go in there and seal the D on this layer. Transparent gesso it up. So Dave, you're doing automatic drawing. Let me know when I can see it. The music that you're hearing right now, this is a band called the Ramada Gods. And this is for the bass player of that band. So that's what the RG stands for. Very old band. We're good friends from, still good friends. Definitely from days of yore. Things in the past. But we're still a band. We've just been on our solo world tours for a bunch of years to help increase our market penetration, and then we're going to reunite and continue our world domination tour. So, right?
Right.
Exactly. We'll form back, more powerful than we ever were. We will take the world by storm. What do you think?
Oh, good. That's great.
Yeah, RG's a little crooked, but
That's great.
all right. I wanted to add, you can see there's just a little bit of red to his thumb. It's because he's bleeding. Well, I think that might do it for the night. I think. I do have to sign it, I guess.
Yes.
Let's see. I need a bigger palette just for this. There we go. Nailed it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's the end of this today. You all done?
I am done.
You are done?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, then. I think we'll call it a day, I guess. We did that today, and then we also did this one. Just a little recap. I don't know if he needs eyes. Kind of like him. This one was done really quick, too. This was like 45 minutes, maybe?
Yeah.
You want to say? Excellent. All right, everybody. We're done for the night. Thanks for coming out. You guys were all awesome. Thanks, RC Arts. Thumbs up to Nick. Nick, yeah, you're here too. Sorry for was it short today? What did we do?
It was 2 hours.
2 hours.
Good.
It's the exact right amount of time for me. Because then otherwise I get a little grating, and you're like, oh God, won't he ever shut up? Anyway, all right, thanks for
What? Are you following me?
RC Arts. Oh, thanks for the follow, bud. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it, everybody. We're back on tomorrow. Be on tomorrow night, Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock. So come on out. And we'll draw something equally as awesome and as weird. Say goodnight, Sadie.
Good night.
All right.
Right.
Peace out, everybody. I did it right this time.
What you say when you wanna get back with me? Look through what you want on the master degree. I see what you're doing badly. I don't say that you want my money. You sit there laying back with me. You should care how it thanks to worry. You sure wanna be the booty.